Hey fellow fighters. I'm trying out a new video series for my channel called Art Talk. In the same way my Toy Talk videos work. These will revolve around a character drawing I'm working on, and it will give me an excuse to talk about them. I'm not a pro or anything like that. I just genuinely enjoy drawing and talking about the characters I like. Hopefully you dig it. Without further ado, my very first Art Talk is going to take us way back to the early beginnings of Capcom's premier fighting franchise, Street Fighter Alpha 2. And when I think about the Alpha series, my mind immediately goes to my all-time favorite Street Fighter, the Shoryuken slinging, Senpukyaku swirling schoolgirl, Sakura Kasugano. The new update to Street Fighter V sparked my urge to draw Ms. Sakura. Akira, from the long-ignored Rival Schools series, was just added to the game, and she got me thinking about all of the great characters that have appeared in that series. Tiffany Lords, Akira Kazama, Batsu Ichimonji, Hinata Wakaba, and so many more. But for me, my absolute favorite addition to the cast of the first Rival Schools game was Sakura Kasugano as a guest fighter. She was such a perfect fit for that franchise, since Sakura is a high school student in the Street Fighter Alpha series. It was one of those moments of course she should be here. The only thing that would have made it better was if Karine Kanzuki appeared as well. But then we may have crossed into full-on Street Fighter vs. Rival Schools territory. Not that I would be complaining. I love Sakura's Alpha costume. It's the definitive Sakura look in my mind. But there's not enough love out there for her adorable new outfit in Street Fighter V. She's working now, so Sakura has traded in her school duds for a brand new arcade assistant suit. Her little microphone is such a cute addition, and the costume still screams and shouts strong Sakura vibes. The long red socks, her red training wear poking up from under her uniform, and of course her Ryu-approved fighting fit gloves. They all come together to make a new, but uniquely Sakura style. As you saw, my original doodle was going to be of Sakura performing a mighty Shoryuken. But I didn't like how her hand was coming out. So instead I used it as a warm-up to work out the kinks in her costume, hair, and face. Her collar is surprisingly hard to draw at an angle. Not that I'm an expert or whatnot. I really tried to make this drawing special though. Sakura is near and dear to my heart. And I wanted this piece to have big, bursting color that represents her cheerful and outgoing personality. I had so much fun trying to capture that in my final drawing. Sakura has the most precious personality. She's determined and disciplined, but at the same time youthful and naive. She's strong and athletic, but also kind and caring. The best way to sum up Sakura is to say that she always gives it her all. She is always trying her best, whether that's in her training or for her friends. The name of Sakura's Street Fighter EX theme is Precious Heart, a title which encapsulates her character beautifully. You would be hard-pressed to find a more endearing and charismatic character in any form of media. If you aren't familiar with Sakura, or if this video has piqued your interest, there is so much Sakura content to enjoy. She first appears in Street Fighter Alpha 2, but she has since appeared in most installments of the franchise. In all honesty, when it comes to video games, Sakura is in quite a lot. Marvel Super Heroes vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Super Gem Fighter, Capcom vs. SNK, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and the aforementioned Rival Schools. She shows up quite a bit, which is great. She adds a much needed and much appreciated lightheartedness anywhere she appears. Beyond games, I highly recommend reading the Street Fighter Legends, Sakura comic book series by Udon, and the Sakura Ganbaro manga. It is actually impossible to not love this character after reading those books. Like literally impossible. I had so much fun drawing Sakura today, and I hope you enjoyed this new video idea. Let me know down below if you like Sakura, or who your favorite Street Fighter or rival school's character is. If I had to do a top 5 Street Fighter characters list, it would be Sakura, Vega, Bison, Juri, and a toss-up between Karine, Rainbow Mika, and Cammy from Alpha. Sakura and Vega are my firm top 2 though. I like Tiffany Lords the most from rival schools. Okay, I'm rambling again. Thank you for watching and, as always, until next time.